Let's be real, just hearing the words data breach is enough to make your heart skip a beat. It sounds huge, it sounds technical, and honestly, it sounds terrifying. So where on earth do you even start? We're going to break that down right now, in a way that actually makes sense.
Okay, first things first. If you're feeling overwhelmed, or even just a little confused thinking about this, that's completely normal. This stuff is confusing, and it's absolutely okay to feel that way. So let's just take a breath, park the panic for a second, and start from a much calmer place.
You know, that initial wave of panic is such a common reaction. And it's usually because your brain just gets flooded with a ton of really stressful questions all at once.
Suddenly, your mind is racing, right? You're thinking, where do I even begin? Wait, is this even a real incident? Who do I tell first? And maybe the biggest one of all, do I have to figure this all out by myself? It's a heavy, heavy weight, and it's so easy to feel completely lost.
But what if we could just cut through all that noise? We can. All we need is a simple, everyday analogy to give us a clear way to think about this. No technical jargon needed, I promise. So for the next minute, I want you to completely forget about data breaches. Seriously. Instead, just think about something much simpler. Spilled water. That's it. Just picture it. You're at home, maybe you're reaching for something, and boom, you accidentally knock over a glass of water. It spills, and now there's a puddle spreading across the floor.
In that exact moment, what is your gut reaction? Is it to stop everything and launch a full investigation into why the glass was there? Or start figuring out whose fault it was? No way. Your first instinct is way more practical than that. You grab a towel, you get down there, and you start wiping up the spill. The immediate priority is just containing the mess. Figuring out the root cause or who to blame, all of that can wait. First things first, deal with the water on the floor.
Now, this same exact logic applies directly to handling a data breach. The first priority isn't about finding blame, it's about wiping up the spill. Let's see how this gives us a really clear path forward.
Look at how this lines up. With spilled water, you instinctively check the scope. Where's the water? How far is it spread? And you check the impact. Is it getting anything important wet, like electronics? Well, for a data breach, it's the same principle. You just calmly ask, what happened? When and where did it happen? And who might be affected by this?
See? And here's the crucial part. None of these first questions require you to be some kind of technical genius. The first step isn't about knowing code. It's just about calmly getting the basic facts. Just wiping up the water.
But there's one more really important part of our water analogy that we have to talk about, and it's this. You don't have to clean it up all by yourself.
This is such a simple but powerful piece of advice. Think about it. If you spilled a huge bucket of water, you'd probably yell, "Hey, can someone grab me some towels?" You'd ask for help. An incident is the exact same way. It's a team sport.
So the best way to make sure you're not alone is to prepare. And preparation doesn't have to be some massive 100-page plan. It can literally start by answering just 2 simple questions before anything ever happens. Who is the very first person I call? And, when it comes down to it, who's the one that makes the final decision?
Seriously, that's it. Just those 2 things. Knowing the answers to just these 2 questions ahead of time gets rid of so much panic and confusion when things are stressful. It gives you a clear, simple place to start when your mind is going a mile a minute.
So, if you only remember one thing from our chat today, please let it be this next point.
This is the absolute heart of it. You can have all the technical skills in the world, but nothing replaces the clarity that comes from a little bit of simple preparation. Knowing who to call and who decides, that's what really matters when things go wrong.
And remember, this whole idea of preparation isn't about creating some perfect, rigid book of rules you have to follow exactly. Not at all. It's just about being ready. It's about having a simple game plan that lets you and your team start moving in the right direction, together.
So hopefully, the next time you think about a data breach, it feels a little less like a tidal wave and a little more like a spill you know how to handle. You don't need to know everything, but now you know exactly where to start.